What is up, guys? We are now back. We are in the lobby. As you see, this is actually loading screen. This game is going to be a ZVZ. We now have Revolver playing for Team Vega versus Starbuck, who previously won last game. Can he continue his win streak? We're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, so spawning off the bottom right corner of Habitation Station, it is the Zerg player Vega Revolver.
And in the left hand corner spawn as the purple Zerg player playing for Team MiA, it is Starbuck. So guys, this is Habitation Station. Quite a small map, quite a greedy map in the same sense. The strolled mineral base can be taken if the players want to be extremely greedy, but it is actually quite dangerous in the same sense. We've actually, that was brilliant English speaking, Jared. Keep it up. Well, as we do see, we have seen some greedy term players actually try this, where they will actually take their natural base at the gold base. We've seen this a couple of times. When I was casting Man Sanity versus Cascade, we actually seen quite a greedy Zerg player take this as his natural, and that was a really interesting match. And that was actually against Chachi, and he followed that out with a Ling being bust in the Roach, and it was actually he actually won that game. So that was really fun to watch.
Yeah. So ZVZ, quite the interesting but at the same time boring matchup. To be honest, I don't like this matchup. My least favorite matchup actually. Maybe it's because of the fact that it's pretty much the same thing coming off the same side. Sorry, different sides. But obviously I'm wrong because everything can go off. As you can see, hatch first versus spawning pole and maybe with the gas.
You don't like ZBZ.
No, sorry, I'm a pro player. Blame me.
That is offensive. That's like sticking a knife through my heart. You cannot do that to me, man. ZVZ is the best matchup that was ever created. The gods of StarCraft decided to make ZVZ the best. That is why we have a Roach versus Roach. No, I'm only joking. So guys, yeah, right now in the metagame, what we are actually seeing is a lot of Roach Hydra versus Roach Hydra. Well, Roach to start off with, and then when the Zerg players feel safe with their army, they will start to transition into Hydralist. Obviously, with that buff, they're getting that DPS. We will see that a lot more.
Yeah.
So a gas is actually going to be taken from Starbuck here, so showing that he wants to be a little bit aggressive. Actually, a gas from both players. This is around about the standard time when they take one anyway. They're not going to be going any gasless shenanigans, so they're not going to be playing super greedy at this point in time of this game. So, do you think any player is going to be aggressive? Who would you put your money on?
I would put my money on actually Starbuck. He went for a hatch spawning pool first. So maybe if he scouts it, he didn't actually spot the second base of Revolver. So that's kind of bad. Maybe he saw some drones transferring. No, but there's no drones over there. But anyway, Starbuck did went for the spawning pool into second base into gas. I'm pretty sure we will see him being aggressive over here. But at the same time, Revolver did actually take his second base quite early, meaning that he will have more production, a faster queen on second base actually, since Starbuck just moved his windman, and actually at the same time. So I don't know, he will have more static defense. He could have more static defense. Whether it's I'm not sure roll off for this time will be good, but spine crawlers and few zerglings would be good. And you can see he's going metabolic boost, which is speed for the zerglings quite fast, and even the willingness, indicating that he will definitely be aggressive. Well, not definitely, but I'm not the zerg expert.
Well, what we are seeing at the moment is, even if you open spawn pool first and your opponent opens hatchery first, you might think, oh, I'm going to have queens faster than my opponent. Really what happens is, around about the 5-minute mark, each player equalizes out, as we do see each player with 13 drones, and around about the same amount of queens. So what actually happens in this sense is, it equals out, so it doesn't matter, as long as one player doesn't want to be aggressive, and you both be quite passive, each player will even out. That'll be a nice even game so far. As we have seen, willingness has come down for both players, or actually, it hasn't come down. Oh, it hasn't come down for Revolver. Yes, he's actually going to go for one evolution chamber and a roach horn, indicating that he is going to go for straight roaches, and a double evolution chamber has been put down for him. A lure is on the way for him, and another double gas. So we are going to see some building more from Starbuck. So indicating what usually happens in these video, guys, it's either Roach versus Roach, or Muta versus Roach, or Muta versus Muta. That's really all that's happening at the moment. Mutalist versus Mutalist is quite interesting to watch, well, at least I think it is, and a little bit more interesting to play. Some people don't like it though, because even if your opponent starts maining gas like 5 seconds before you, and you have the exact same macro, he's going to win. So that's a fact that many players do not like. So he actually cancelled them buildings there, saying that his opponent is not going to be too aggressive. Just like we're going to have to see Revolver ahead of time in here. He is going to be getting road speed and +1 missile attack under the rope.
Ooh.
And that Overlord, quite close. Ooh.
Yeah. Actually, Starbuck went for a really fast fire.
Yeah.
He did saw that there was a roach one in the ability chamber, but he didn't know there was one skill. So maybe he's thinking that Revolver is going for roaches 1-1 timing. Oh, so in response, he says, "Okay, you'll go for roaches, so I'll go for Mutalism." 1-on roaches time actually comes, I think, at about the 9:30 minute mark, if I'm not wrong, and he won't have the spiral build up at the same time, and Mutalism won't go up. But maybe he will try to defend with a lot of spine crawlers. Oh my god.
Mutalist will come in around 9 minutes, so they will. And this far base is only down, but the creep spread is nice. Really, what is going to happen here, this is the way this is going to go. Mutalist will fly over this Roach army and start engaging it. And this is when Roach speed will hit. And this is when Revolver is either going to have two options. He's going to either be really aggressive. In that sense, he's going to push towards his opponent natural and try and do as much damage as possible. And try and go back and try and either build Hydralist or a lot of Queens or Infestors. Stuffing around that is really what I'm thinking he's going to be doing here. But nice striking going to come down for Starbuck. He is going to start this far base off and see these roaches. There's actually not too high of a roach count really, especially at this point in time. He's actually been really greedy building these drones. Now Mutalist is onto the way, and a sneaky fur base down to the bottom right has come down for Starbuck. So he's trying to be really sneaky here, trying to get away with this. So it is not started, and he can freely have this base and drone it up. But a lot of spore crawlers are now being made. He sees no roaches coming out, and spore crawlers are being made in quite good position, so this should be enough to fend off the Mutalist. And right now he's either going to do a Hater transition or go into Infestors, and I really can't see Starbuck being able to do much from this.
Yeah, we actually see both of the players just actually tech switching quite quickly, but not actually engaging. Quite a scary, especially in this map. Habitation is quite a small map, and if one player have the advantage, other player, he can take the rich mineral fields with the gold base, and that can be quite uncomfortable to play against. But anyway, now Starbuck is gonna go try to snap some overloads, maybe some queens. But look at this well positioned spore crawlers. Starbuck doesn't want to get shot from, doesn't want to get any shots from any spore crawlers. That would be hurtful. He's trying to find a place to go inside, and nope, he just can't. Look at this.
Yeah, Starbuck is actually taking his fourth base right now. He's being quite greedy because he knows his opponent has a little bit of a lead with the army.
Wow. Okay, look at this location. Killing off drones pretty fast. Now a vacation. Oh, it is almost got caught. But did kill off a few drones. 10 drones. That's nice.
Yeah, that was a nice little catch he got there. Starbuck was able to find a position where the spore crawlers were completely out of range from him there, and he was able to take a lot of advantage of that, nearly clearing that natural mineral line. And really, he's going to have to rebuild these drones now. But Pavage and Glance is on the way, so soon enough these Mutalists will be shut down by fungal growth from these Infestors. And these spine crawlers are now being removed. There's an awful lot of spines on the map so far. Building speed is now being started for Starbuck, so it looks like he's going to be going for a Mutalist line being. Really this shines at some part of the game, but 2 evolution chambers on a roach or on a natural hatch strongly down for him. So it's really, I'm actually quite in the depth, or quite confused on what composition Starbuck is actually going to go for here. He could decide to throw down a roach one or a Hadros then, but I don't see him doing that. I really see him playing this ling being style. That's basically the rest of the game.
Yeah, he did not have any evolution, any tech buildings, and actually I pretty love the idea of Mutalisk link bailing. The Zerglings and the bailing can actually surround the roaches and the infestors. Infestors can try to maybe fungal some spillings and bailings, but not sure it'll be that successful, and it takes a certain skill. While the Mutalisk adds a good DPS amount, actually reminds me of obviously ZVT. For Zerg players' perspective, whoa. And it's actually quite interesting. I've never seen this type of game in ZVZ, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it won't be my least favorite for now.
Well, basically what we're going to have here is Ling Bailing meter against Rotager Infestor, and if the Rotager army gets up to its max and becomes really, really powerful with like 2-2 upgrades, and the Infestor Fungrels are absolutely perfect and the Sardines do not get us around, Starbuck's army will just be obliterated. But I don't think that's going to happen right now. There is a lot of Infestors with a lot of energy being built up right now, so that is definitely going to help him when the engagement comes. These Mutalists are still being annoying, flying around, trying to find as many Overlords as they possibly can. More Mutalists are still in the production, and the Have is underway for Starbuck, so you might want to transition, as he is getting Ling upgrades, maybe to Ultralist. We have seen what was I going to say, Stardust there. We have seen Charlotte do this many a time. If any has watched, what was that? Oh, I just want to do my head in now. Anyway, no, not Stardust. I'm so sorry for this, guys. It was Stardust versus Kane. I keep getting messed up between Stardust and Kane, okay? So it was Stardust versus Kane. Oh no, it was Scarlet versus Kane. And Scarlet went for Ling being muted, and Kane went Rochager, but both of the players eventually went into Ultralist, and it was a really interesting match. It's something that you never ever see before in CVZ, or something that I haven't seen before in CVZ, and I watched a lot of streams. But these Zerglings are going to shut down, and it looks like it's time for Revolver to move out. He is tapped out, and it looks like he wants to do some damage.
Yeah, Revolver is moving out, but a lot of Zerglings going for the third base. Let's see, he decides to just, okay, he now decides to go back. Maybe the right choice. A lot of Zerglings will take quite a time to clean up everything, maybe some reinforcements. And Revolver, Starbuck is actually going for an Ultra Scav, that's really. Oh my god, the Infestors just got sniped off. That's really bad for Revolver. Not noticing. Did put up one fungal, but obviously Mutalists have regeneration. So if you didn't kill them, that doesn't matter. Yeah, but did Revolver just kill his third base?
Yeah.
Wow, such mixed slick.
Oh,
Anyways,
the Billings are gonna roll in here. He needs to split these. Oh, there's not enough splits.
Oh,
And everything goes down here, and it looks like these Mutalists are high enough in numbers by there, so that maybe a couple of more Billings will happen to doing the rest of these armies down. The reason why Billings are so good against Hydralists is because they cannot split. They're too slow, even on creep. They cannot split. Now, there is enough Mutalists here to be able to start taking down some Spore Crawlers, and it looks like Revolver's army is starting to become very heavy Hydralist based. But just like Starbuck might take this game again and make it an 0-2, that army supply and the supply in total is just massively in the lead of Starbuck, and it looks like he's taking it dangerously to 84 drones to 53.
yeah, he killed 51 drones during this Zergling attack, and actually gained a huge advantage both in army supply and worker supply. He chose to go for five Ultralists behind this. Oh, nice deny once again. Revolver just can't do anything about it. The Ultralisk will just obliterate everything that Revolver has, and yeah, actually really sick game. I have to say once again, this is officially not my least favorite matchup just because of this game.
Okay, so the Ultralist are right now, and with the amount of Mutalists, that good fungal does go down and cap a couple of them Mutalists back.